Samsung Galaxy presents Dream Chef. Samsung Galaxy Dream Chef's Kitchen is a place for young food lovers to grow and prove themselves. Episode by episode, they will show their cooking skills and compete to win the title of the Samsung Galaxy Dream Chef of the Baltics. And of course, to become the best Dream Chef of their home country. Each national winner will receive a Dream Chef trophy and a money prize of 1,500 euros. However, they will have to impress the jury. Latvian chef Arturs Taškāns is an experienced head chef. He has sweated in 1- and 3-star Michelin restaurants. For Arturs, after many years of learning, cooking in the kitchen is still one of the most creative places on earth. Lithuanian Linas Ginaitis knows how to serve food in order to guarantee a returning customer. Hospitality is his work, life, and religion. He preaches it in the restaurant in Vilnius and teaches it at the Waiters Academy. The Latvian has cooked, the Lithuanian has served, and the Estonian chef Aro Loda has turned it all into business. Having launched several restaurants, one can learn a thing or two from Aro. In the previous episode, we saw 6 participants cooking to get into the real competition. 3 of them have made it. The other 3 will have to prove themselves one more time. Today, we will see the other 6 home cooks. Who will show their strengths? And how will they compete for the last 3 positions?
Hello, dreamers.
Close your eyes and imagine that you wanna impress somebody with your favorite dishes. So we believe, you can do it.
You're gonna cook your signature dish. But one thing you need to remember, we don't want any plain, any unseasoned food at our small table here.
All you need is either on the table or in the pantry.
6 dreamers, 6 signature dishes, 6 statements in 60 minutes.
3, 2, 1, go!
A signature dish must be chosen wisely. It must impress and stand out.
My name is Betty Louise Kaleja. I'm 16 years old and I've been baking since I was 9 years old. I also make YouTube videos, cooking videos. I share very simple, everyday recipes that I think everyone can make and everyone can enjoy them.
I'm an artist. I like to cook, I like to paint, dance. All my life is art.
I'm Monta. I'm 24. I study law, but my passion is cooking.
What's cooking in here?
Sweet potato for a puree.
Do you think it needs to be on this high heat?
And this time, yeah.
So it cooks faster when it's on a high heat?
Yeah.
I'm Atvilas Riškus. I come from Lithuania. I really love cooking and I came here to test my skills.
I'm at marketing, working actually, pretty passionate about it. I like to think that I'm learning always something new every year, taking some new challenges.
I'm Anna-Celine Kraus. I'm only 15 years old, but I love cooking.
Monta loves to express herself boldly. That's why her signature dish consists of 3 variations from the sea: scallop, salmon, and prawns, each with their own special puree.
Salmon had sweet potato puree, scallop had avocado puree, and prawns had tomato and basil puree.
Betty hopes to impress with scallops.
Pan-seared scallops with sweet potato puree. I'm going to top my dish with fresh pomegranate and then I'm going to juice it and I'll make a sauce.
But you know, when you threw it inside the water, you lose all the natural juice what it has.
While others are cooking lavish seafood, Anna appreciates Baltic herring.
Golden Baltic herrings, horseradish, just simple rye flour. You can dip it with guacamole and top it with honey glazed sesame seeds.
Helen will serve duck breast, a carrot puree, and an orange marmalade sauce.
I chose the duck because it's my favorite meat. I just thought that duck and carrot work together very good, so that's why I chose the carrot puree.
Do you want your carrots to be red?
No, we leave that one out.
Okay.
Didn't see it.
Maybe you should split them.
Mantvidas will try to stand out. Poached chicken breast with hollandaise sauce and cheese sauce. Mushrooms topped with crispy cheese, beetroot leaves, and basil.
Anna, you know, if you chew it on the cutting board, it's much more safer. This way is quite dangerous.
Okay.
She wanted to surprise the judges, but the judges have their own surprise in store for Anna. Anna has to fillet the herring herself.
This is my first time. Like, I've always used these cleaned Baltic herrings. It was a challenge for me. I didn't like it, but I loved that I show myself. Can I really take out the bones?
Judas is making banana cupcakes with salted caramel.
I really like that recipe. I found it years ago. Just added salted caramel because it's the great couple.
You know what's happening right now? You are losing the water, and those parts are going to be outside the water. Actually, it doesn't matter how high the heat is. The temperature is still. So if you turn it down, you will not lose the water.
Okay.
And they'll still be ready.
Thanks.
The mentors keep an eye on every step and move the dreamers make.
I really want to see when she finishes with choosing the pomegranates, how many seeds she has in this.
Yeah, of course she could like put inside the blender the seeds, just blitz it and pass it to the sieve.
Are you sure that this is the right machinery for this?
I think
For
so,
juicing
yeah. Because I want to juice, I don't need the actual pulp
Yeah, but
of
you
it.
are losing a lot of seeds in here. If you look in here, you can see there's all the seeds in there. So we are not actually getting the juice out of it. What we do in this show, we are trying to teach them what we know. We are trying to actually push them over outside those frames. It's just to get them moving. Good tasting?
It's more seasoning.
Be sure not to over-season it. Hands are shaking.
Yeah.
Be sure what you're doing.
Yeah. The sauce was a little bit new for me. I usually cook it with the wine, but it's not allowed here. So I had to change my sauce for the orange marmalade sauce, what was pretty tricky for me because it was the second time I made it.
Mantvidas works confidently and quietly.
I think that the highest achievement you can achieve is to know as many ingredients and to know what to cook with them. Of course, it is very hard, but it would be great.
Anna, you're losing a lot of time on this game.
Yeah, but I'm on time. I can do this. Yeah.
Okay, and still have time enough
Yeah.
to finish
yeah,
in time.
Yeah.
Good.
It's impressive to utilize complicated techniques, but it's not wise to waste ingredients.
Are you sure this was the right equipment?
Yeah.
So see how much puree you're losing.
Yeah, that I agree with.
It looked like I would be wasteful with food, where I'm very about like not wasting food, really not throwing out things. So since I threw out a little bit, the chefs noticed it as well and they commented on that. So that was one of the things that I really didn't want to do on the show.
6 dreamers, 6 dishes, 6 tastes. Small mistakes can cause big disappointments, and they all know it.
Mistakes are mistakes and they have consequences.
All 6 contestants started with determination, but some quickly ran out of time.
Oh God, where is it I'm going?
Will they manage to deliver what they hoped? And will they do it in time?
Some of my competitors said that, oh, maybe you should not like make all of it because you're the only one that has like so many ingredients like that you have to make. So maybe like narrow it down. And I was like, no, I'll make it. And then when I actually started, I was like, yeah, maybe I can't actually do it because it was like a lot to do.
Will she manage to finish her signature dish in time?
33 minutes left.
Time flies so fast.
What's happening with the caramel?
So it's melting, but I think it's going to be okay.
You know what you're doing wrong.
What? It didn't go right. Without caramel, the cupcake would be really dry.
How long you boil them for?
Not more than 10 minutes. Just parboiling.
Already?
Yeah, for frying, to get crispy. There are 2 things that are important in cooking. It is, of course, the taste and the wow factor that you get when you see your dish.
So pomegranate reduction is ready.
I think I'll reduce it a bit more because
Okay.
I want the sauce to be still a bit warm when I plate it, so...
I listened to his advice and I still use the seeds. I put them back in the sauce, reduced for more, so there's more flavor, and then I put it through a sieve, so I still had some more flavor, and I listened to him to not waste the pomegranate.
When we walk around when they are cooking and when we talk with them and when we give the hints, you see some people act and change something in the process, and some people just let it pass what you said.
In the show, I'm really like nervous, my hands are shaking, but in home, I cook with music. Music is a big thing to me. I don't like if there is no music in the kitchen. Funk, jazz maybe, these old like happy songs.
Anna has an experimental spirit. She promises surprises, but will the judges be pleasantly surprised, or will her dish be unpleasantly disappointing?
The recipe was interesting. I'm really eager to see if she can deliver.
For me, it sounds a bit weird, but maybe it's gonna happen.
It can go really wrong, or it can be perfect. You know, Helen, you should clean off the extra fat before you put it on the pan.
I think I was very scared. At first, my hands were really shaking, and I was always scared that I'm forgetting something because the time went so fast. I was like, it felt like 15 minutes, and then I looked at the time, it was 40 minutes. So I was like, oh God, where is it I'm going?
You have 20 minutes left. Come on, guys, you need to push on a little bit. I want to see action in there. Woo!
So what's happening with the hollandaise?
It is just on its way. Yeah, I'll add some lemon juice maybe.
Don't leave it like this. Otherwise, it's gonna be dead.
Monta and Betty both cook challenging rich dishes.
I like all seafood basically, so I thought I don't want to make just one. So yeah, that's why I made 3. And yeah, I thought it would be more interesting and would show more skill as well, because each of them needs like a little bit of different cooking temperature, and so I wanted to challenge myself in that time frame that we had as well.
You're using oil or using butter?
I'm using canola oil because it has a higher smoking temperature, so I won't burn the oil if I'm using like olive oil.
So you almost finished your dish, right?
Yes.
You happy?
Almost, yes.
Yes.
I had some problems, but
What kind of problems?
with caramel, it's
What's wrong
turned
with
too
you?
hard. It should be more slimy.
But if you're not happy with it, why you are putting it on plate? Just make it again.
Now Judas must make the smarter choice. Will he serve the hardened caramel, or will he find another solution? 10 minutes left, and it's getting really hot in the kitchen.
I warmed the plate and trying to make sure that everything's warm, and plating at the last minute, it's not that easy. Because obviously I can plate something for 30 minutes, but it will be all cold, so what's the point?
How are you feeling?
Great.
You make it in time?
Yeah, I'm not plating.
Yeah, I'm plating as well.
Mantvydas seems to be at a loss. He might not finish the challenge in time.
Guys, you have 1 minute left.
I just missed the time. Like, I thought I'll gonna plate it in 2 minutes, but I just heard that they are counting till 10, and I wasn't plated yet.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Woo! The kitchen is being presented as a fairy tale. So you do your nice plates, is art, is flavors, everything is interesting. But when you get to the professional level, when you see how hard they work in the kitchen, it's not for everybody.
Time is up. Your signature dish must be ready. So please bring it up to the pass for the evaluation. Liudas.
So this is my banana cupcakes with salted caramel. I think it not was the best what I can, but it was quite great.
The caramel is really hard.
It's not, the caramel sticks to the whole mouth, so it's not edible. You don't put that on a plate. Cake is nice. It's too dry altogether. Missing some ice cream or cream or something.
Helena, please bring your dish.
I made a duck breast, roasted on the pan, and some carrot puree, where we added a little bit white vinegar, so it will be a little bit more sour, not so sweet. I roasted some carrots and beets in the oven for the little bit texture.
I like your plating. And did you make new carrots?
Yep, the first one I over roasted, so I put it in the last minutes back to the oven, new ones.
Good choice. You don't serve the food that you're not happy with. 10 minutes before the time was running out, she took out the carrots and they were really burned. And I was thinking, is she gonna risk and make the new ones or not? So I was really happy that she took the risk.
It's like really undercooked.
Undercooked?
Yeah.
I never, ever undercooked duck in my home. Never. Like, I made it thousands of times and it's always perfect, and I managed to do it here. So I'm really disappointed at that.
Puree is nice. Nice, smooth. It's good, except of the duck.
Will the duck ruin Helen's chances to be safe for the next round of the competition?
Anna, you are up next.
This is my original dish, golden Baltic herrings with guacamole and honey roasted sesame seeds.
A lot of flavors are going on in here. Like it's really, hard to combine them.
Yeah. I'm here to get some experiences. I'm the youngest. I don't know really anything, so I'm like hoping to get better if they say I'm bad.
We are really wondering, can you actually deliver what's on the paper? The acid inside the orange is actually working quite well with fish. The guacamole is guacamole.
I think guacamole is guacamole.
So, Mantvydas, you're up next.
You have here poached chicken with hollandaise sauce, also cheddar cheese sauce, laid on a fried potatoes, and with champignon mushrooms. Cheese crisps that give crisp factor, and also the beetroot leaves that give the food lift. I had them prepared next to the food, but I didn't put them on. Mistakes are mistakes, and they have consequences.
You have two different sauces in one plate.
Yeah.
It's nice. Works very well together. It's more like a wintry dish.
Why did you choose this dish?
First of all, it is my own dish with my own twist.
The plate is good and the taste for me is delicious.
Petya,
when I'm cooking, I always try to make everything simple, and I don't really experiment that much with flavors, but with this dish, I think it was like the first time when I really experimented and got out of my comfort zone.
So today I made you pan-seared scallops with sweet potato puree and reduced pomegranate sauce. Also topped the dish with some pine nuts.
The only concern I had was about plating. I'm not sure if I did it well enough.
Scallops is nice. Well done.
Thanks.
Looks good and tastes good, really.
did you use up all the puree that you made?
No, I didn't.
Monta, please bring your dream up to the evaluation.
So that in the middle is sweet potato puree with pan-seared salmon. On the left, it's a type of guacamole with scallop and maple bacon. And on the left, it's tiger prawns with tomato basil puree.
Well, I was really nervous. I didn't think I would be so nervous.
Salmon is cooked very well. I like this combination with the bacon. A bit too sweet, but nice.
You know, I don't want to sound cocky, but I was kind of sure that it was good. I tasted it myself. So I think that's one thing that you have to do is to try your food before you give it to someone else.
I like really your plate design, really. It's good.
Actually, I want to talk through with the puree that you were making. What I don't like in my restaurants, what I don't like in any restaurants, is waste of ingredients. You made it, you had a batch left, and you throw it away.
Okay, dreamers, we tested your food, and now we need to decide.
I hope I get another chance because I can cook.
I think I did well, but I'm not sure if it was enough for me to actually beat my competitors.
I came as well to win, not only learn, so I'm going for that.
Dreamers, your task today was to surprise us, to impress us. Some of you did, and some of you didn't. So, it's time to announce decisions and to say whose dreams are gonna be kept alive and whose dreams are gonna be broken.
Helena, we liked that you saw your mistakes and you changed them and you make them right, as you did with the carrot. Your carrot puree was fluffy, nice, creamy, but the duck was a big mistake and you had time to fix it.
Anna, we were impressed by the fact that you were willing to risk and experiment with different flavors. But if you're going to experiment, then do it until the end. Guacamole, really?
Helena, Anna, our decision is Anna, you are safe today.
I was like, what? I'm safe? Or like I didn't hear. Maybe my heart was like, But it was really happy moment.
I'm very confident in myself that I can cook, and even being here is a win for me.
Ludas, you knew your caramel was a glue. Why you put it on your plate? Next time, pay attention and be careful.
Mantvidas, you didn't make in the time, but all ingredients work well together.
Mantvidas, you are safe.
He make a bad caramel, yes? Why you want to put in your plate the bad thing? If you're not really sure about the quality of food, you don't put in the plate.
Monta, you have time to marinate the salmon. Salmon was really good. Your plating was amazing, but you wasted food. It's really bad.
Petya, you listen, you learn, and you adjust accordingly. We like the way how you present your food, but you're trying to make the shortcuts in the places where it's not possible to make the shortcuts. You're using the wrong equipment for the wrong ingredients. So, Monta and Petya, the hardest decision today. We saw two talented chefs, but unfortunately, only one of you can be saved. Monta, you are saved today.
I think I tried my best today, and I'm happy with the dish I brought to the judges.
Ludas, Helena, and Betia, we have a good news. We are giving extra chance for you in the next episode.
And your next competitors is gonna be Arnita, Carl, and Gabriela.
Dreamers, we will see you in the next Samsung Galaxy Dream Chef Challenge.
In the next episode, we will learn of chefs' daily challenges on budgets and time.
I spent basically all the money. I only have left 15 cents.
When there are no worries, many can cook. But we are not looking for many. We are looking for the best, for the Samsung Galaxy Dream Chef.
At the end of the day, 3 of you will leave this competition.